Big Gamers. Today we're going to be playing some GTA 5 online, and today we're going to be trying out the new tuner CLC. So when you load in, you're going to get an email from the LS Car Meet. Hey, and it says, "Hey babe, if you guys I know say you're a driver, you heard of the LS Car Meet? It's a little something taking over this town. You want in on it? You hit us up. LS Car Meet, Mimi." Yeah, so in order to find it, it's on your mini map. There's an icon. It's by Cypress Flats. It's more on the bottom near the docks of the map. And once you load in, there is a cutscene, pretty cool cutscene, in my opinion. But there is one problem I have with this cutscene. This little jerk, bro. Like, who gives a crap about your car? Bro, I'm walking over here. I swear. Damn, I really want to rebuy steak, bro. Why I only got that here? So yeah, Moody Man and this other person are gonna be more important later, but we'll get to that later. Eventually, I go up to Mimi, which is this character, and I buy the membership. And once I buy the after that, I just get my crew emblem, do all that good stuff. And yeah, but I join my crew. It's very epic. Also, I decided to do a race, and I decided to use the Jester RR, and yeah, I just ready up. But just look at my face, bro. That's a beautiful face. Eventually, I do load into the actual race, and yeah, I like this race, and yeah, I don't know what to say. But eventually I do run this person over, and just because this is GTA, what do you expect from a game like GTA? Like, aren't you supposed to run people over? But eventually I show off my amazing driver skills, which is crashing into absolutely everything. There's nobody else who does it quite like me. Yeah. But eventually I do get out of that little crashing thingy, and honestly this race is actually very fun. I like all the turns, although I do suck at racing, but who cares, it's so fun. Eventually I I'll go over this bridge, and I even do this little stunt jump, which it doesn't do the cutscene, which it should do the cutscene, because I know the stunt jump, and it always does a cutscene. I mean, yeah, bro, like cutscene. I don't know what to say. Like, what do you want me to say? Yeah, like what am I gonna talk about? But eventually I do get my new fastest lap, and I eventually make it a lap 2. Yeah, I just start driving, and then eventually I get to the finish line. But before I get to the finish line, you know what I have to do. I just run over these people. Yeah, but by the way, that suspension is crazy. Do you see that car? Like, bruh. Yeah, I did finish 6th place, but you know what? I tried my best, and that's what counts. Yeah, but really, $1,300? Look at this mate, bro. Look at this mate. He looks like a British person. I know I do a horrible British accent, but who cares? I eventually do $1,000 bet, which this was a mistake, and you will. Yeah, it was a very big mistake. Yeah, yeah, very big mistake. Even though I have $61 million or something like that. Eventually I do pick this blue car, and I tried to run over this person, but I couldn't. And so right now I'm starting off pretty decently right now. 5th place, but I can easily gain 1st place. Instead, no, I decided, nah, I'm good. Yeah, at the time I was like, no, I can easily get out of this. Turns out, no, it's physically impossible for a car to go in this place unless you have a motorcycle. But eventually I do get the hang of it, and I do get out of the situation. But there's one thing I like about this race, is that there's different ways you can get to your POI, like get to the next checkpoint. Like, there's multiple paths, and I really like that detail, and that's why I like it. I honestly like the races in this DLC. Probably not gonna play them because I love playing Cayo Perico because I make a lot of money off that stuff. But who cares? I'm still going, still racing, still doing my thing. Yeah, eventually I explode for some reason. I don't know how. I just exploded, and I felt very bad about that. You know, it's like, why did I explode? Like, that wasn't even flammable. I know, like, I hit my car approximately 10,069 times, but like, who cares? Like, it's still. Eventually, I hit lap 2 at 3, crash, like always. But like I said, there's no one who crashes just like me. It's just physically impossible. But guess what? I'm not last place anymore. And I decided, no, this is my goal, not to get last place. It doesn't matter if I finish or not. It just matters if I don't get last place. I just do not like getting last. But I did not finish last. I was just 6th place, but I did not finish. But bruh, look at that $975. Like, bruh. Eventually, the British man will rise once again. Oh my gosh, mate. Look at this cocky person, bruh. Look at you. But look at that $10,000, not $10,000, $1,000 I lost. I mean, look at that. Look how much money I lost. Eventually, I load back in and I decide, you know what? No, I'm gonna buy this new property. Eventually, I drive from Polito Bay to Los Santos. Eventually, reach this place. I go on the internet and I quickly buy you know, the new auto shop. Wait, I bought the Burton one, which is the most expensive one. All these I like the black one, but I honestly kind of like the one I picked, the one with the Japanese or Chinese, I don't know, the one the Los Santos image on it, and then I put my logo on there. I buy both staff members, even though I probably don't need them, because you know what? I'm rich. Look at that, $61 million, and now look at that, $56 million. Now I'm big, sad, big mad. Eventually, KDJ calls me, and I decided to ignore him. But look at this man right next to me. Isn't he an epic gamer? He should be subscribed. If he is subscribed to my YouTube channel, that'd be amazing. But he probably not. Oh, that's also a reminder. Like and subscribe before I eat your grass or something. Your grass or your tables. I don't know what to say, man. Like, you might think it's cringy, but I'm not sure. But then I eventually load into this cutscene, and I load into this cutscene. I pick up a wrench, which is quite epic, and yeah, and actually these people, like I said, they'll be more important later, and eventually they try to do something very bad, and being like, bruh, like, at least be careful around the cars, bro, like, bruh. And I interrupted because well, you know, I don't know why I interrupted it. Why couldn't it go further, bro? Oh, they I don't know what to say. Eventually, I do get the setup to get the impounded car, and Sesenta called me, and you know, I'm supposed to get this. And since I do Puerto all the time, I know exactly where to go. I know exactly the way to do this. Apparently, he wants his mother oofing ride. Yeah, I don't want to say the actual curse word because, you know, family-friendly channel, even though it's not a family-friendly channel. Yeah. But I eventually tried to go George Washington on these people, but apparently no. Muskets are inaccurate in real life, and so in GTA as well. But eventually I do go George Washington on this person. I mean, truly, yeah, I mean, bro, I'm like the most George Washingtonist person. But eventually I go use a modern style weapon, which is a grenade. And I go George Washington on these people again because, you know, like, bro, I want my independence from, even though I'm the one committing the crimes. Eventually I do get sent this car, and I totally didn't die 2 times during that whole entire mission. Totally did not. Like, who would do that? If someone died 2 times during this mission, they're a noob, bruh. And eventually I tried to do a stunt jump. It turns out, no, life hates me. Something I don't know already. Tell me something I don't know already. Okay, I just woke up while recording this audio. Okay, don't judge me, I swear. Eventually I call Lester, and turns out you can't remove your wanted level, which is very big sad, big mad, I don't know. But eventually I do lose the wanted level. I do return back to the auto shop. But like, do these cops have memory loss or something? Like, they're like my 90-year-old grandma who can't remember anything, who keeps thinking that she has a pet monkey, even though she doesn't have a pet monkey. Like, I swear, like, the monkey's named Bradley. Like, that's what she thinks, but it's not. Oh, yeah. Also, I learned to the cutscene, and they tried to give me like crack, which like my character's down for, and but they teased me, and it was actually sweetener, coffee sweetener. But you know what? I want that coffee sweetener. What the frick, dude? Like, I wanted it. Why do you, like, you tell me no? Yes, and then you tell me no. But eventually I decided to do the mission called Super Dollar Dealer.
Make us rich.
And eventually I'm supposed to do this mission called the tracking device, which apparently you're supposed to go to Fort Zancudo and supposed to, yeah. But I try to go on my presser, but instead I broke my spleen. But I try again, obviously, because if there's one thing John Cena taught me, is to first of all beat up anybody who you hate, and also never give up. But eventually I do make it to the base, and I do try to do this silently. It turns out it's just a very stupid mission, and I don't like it because for some reason I can't do it stealthily. It's very hard. It's harder than I don't know what to compare it to. It's harder than you know, trying to convince your mom to let you do what you want to, like specifically a Mexican mom, to let you do what you want to do. I don't know. Okay, I eventually took a photo of the transporter, and I'm supposed to, you know, put a tracker on it, because apparently this thing is supposed to have like money or something. I don't know, but eventually I do plant it in, and you know, I use a sawed-off shotgun to shoot this man because he's a very bad boy. I'm trying to, you know, get past these people, and I totally didn't die 3 times during that mission. I did not die 3 times during the mission. If someone died 3 times during that mission, wow, they suck at the game totally. And also, yeah, I'm on Presser Mark 2. Yeah, go ahead, judge me. Do whatever you want to say whatever you want to say. But guess what? I'm doing what I have to do. Okay. It's the fastest. The Presser Mark 2 is good and bad at the same time, because it's bad for griefing. I mean, it's good for griefing, but it's bad because, you know, you're griefing somebody else. But it's good for missions, and that's what I use it for. I almost never grief, except if someone griefs me, I make sure I release the sun on them. Eventually I do find this hacker, and he has a Faggio motorcycle, which is one of the best motorcycles in the game. So we put it, one of those can easily defeat me, but I don't know why he didn't use it. Honestly, he's quite merciful. Anyone who uses the Faggio motorcycle has a very deep taste in culture, and they should be pronounced king and queen of, I don't know, whatever country. I don't know. Eventually I go into this place and, you know, use my assault shotgun to just, you know, finish them all off. And yeah, looks like they actually have a very nice home here. Wow, very pleasant. But I swear, if they don't have Netflix or something, I mean, it's not worth it. But they do apparently have this show that teaches about pelicans getting burnt alive or something. But you know what? That's better than whatever the heck I was talking about. Yeah. Okay, I just woke up, like I said, please don't judge me. But eventually this guy tries to chase me down, but you know what? Nah, I juked him, and no, there's no way anyone can defeat me. You know, I'm just too good. But before I even try the mission, I just buy a couple cars. I buy the Korean Calico, and I also buy the Euros, and I put it all in my office garage 1. I eventually buy this car, the Tailgater, whatever it's called. And then I buy this car, which I've also put on my office garage 1. And I do start the actual heist mission, which I actually kind of like this update. Like I was expecting, you know, just a couple cars, like maybe like a little shop, and that's car me, and that's it. But no, they actually have heists in the game, which I actually like. I actually appreciate that. Eventually, I chose this car to go with,
Get that freeway going north. Next stop, Fort Zancudo.
Yeah, I was supposed to go here and get this transport car. I'm eventually supposed to damage it, make it stop, so we can go inside and steal what they call super dollars. Yeah. And while I'm trying to go up in there, I use my accuracy to just get them all, deaded. Yep. But eventually I go all the way over to the transporter. I start damaging it with my micro SMG, which is a very bad thing because I'm pretty sure I don't even have an extended clip or something, and I'm not sure. But eventually I use my pistol, 50 cal, and I just start shooting. Yeah. I tried to use a grenade, but turns out no, that ain't not gonna work. Eventually this car comes up on me, and it just keeps shooting me, and I just reverse card it, and
if you use explosives on them, be careful. Don't burn them motherfuckers.
eventually I do die, but because this mission is very big hard. Okay, that sounded wrong, but this mission is very hard to do, to be honest, for me, because I haven't used a car. I've just been using the Oppressor Mark II and the Sparrow helicopter for the last 8 months, ever since the DLC came out, really. And I use this grenade and all that good stuff. And yeah, I just keep using my pistol 50. And eventually I get dead. Eventually I do fail the contract mission, or whatever it's called, the contract. And like John Cena, like I said, he taught me something: never give up, and also beat everybody who disagrees with you, which are two very valuable lessons, to be fully honest. Yeah, sure, yeah. And if y'all like pineapple on pizza, bruh, really, pineapple on pizza? Pineapple does not deserve to be on pizza. It's a fruit. But then again, tomatoes are fruit too. But who cares? It just doesn't fit. Okay, taste with pizza. Pizza's a very savory flavor. It's not really sweet unless you get a sweet tomato sauce or something like that. But it's not really that sweet. Yeah. And pineapples aren't sweet or sugary. Which I'm not saying pineapples are inherently bad. I'm just saying that those serve to be a pizza. So you put it. Yeah. But anyway. I start damaging the transporter more times, and eventually I get deaded again, and then I try again for the third time. Third time's a charm, and I got crashed. I crashed and all that bad stuff, and I just start damaging that, and killing all these other people who are defending the car. I actually decided to put on some super heavy body armor, and I just keep shooting the thingy majiggy. Yeah, and turns out apparently shooting in the engine is not the best way, and eventually I crash again. Like I said, no one crashes like me. And eventually get into a little scruffle right here, but since I'm such an epic gamer, I easily handle that. And I do eventually handle that because I'm such an epic gamer, and because I just need to tell you I'm an epic gamer, But anyway, I do eventually enter the transporter to collect these supposedly called super dollars or whatever the heck they're called. But first thing, before I have to do that, I have to hack. Upload this virus and all that, and do all that good stuff. Eventually I just walk in and I take both guards down. Apparently you're supposed to collect all 4 of these things, so yeah, I just open one up, take this one, and then after that I go to the one right next to it, which is the closest one to the door. I get that one, and grab that one. And then after I grab that, I grab this ammo, and then I open this bank plate, or whatever it's called, super dollar or whatever. And this is the one that is furthest away from the door where the guards were. And I'm pretty sure this is the mobile operations center, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of obvious. I own a mobile operations center, so yeah, pretty cool. I eventually get the 4th one, and yep, I get out of here. Now, this should supposedly be the easy part, but turns out, no. Nothing is easy in this mission.
Oh,
And then eventually I just exit and I start going through this tunnel. And yeah, I just go through this tunnel, keep driving, and my wheel is popped, so I have a very hard time traversing. Eventually I die, but I have an extra life, so I use that to walk all the way over here. But turns out, no, the game just hates me and wants me to die and wants me to cry and wants me to be big sad and wants me to order a Big Mac from McDonald's and eat my feelings away. Which, by the way, Big Macs are absolutely delicious. I have no problem with eating Big Macs. It's just, I want to finish this mission. But turns out this helicopter just really hates me and does not want to die. So I just keep shooting this, and yeah, it ends kind of bad. Eventually I try again, and this time I actually go to this part. I try and climb over this thing, and no, I wasted one of my lives, used a grenade, and then that way I can respawn and go back. And then eventually I do this again and again. You've seen this part. I open the first crate, and then yeah, then I open another crate, and then I open the other crate, and then I open the other crate, and all that good stuff. Eventually I do finish all the crates, and yeah, I get out of there as soon as possible because I really want to complete this mission. But Rockstar hates me, so no, I'm probably not gonna be able to complete the mission. So yeah, I just keep going through here and all that good stuff, and eventually get killed again. Just big sad big man. And yeah, I got 213 XP from that, so yeah, that's pretty good. And eventually, I just I learned my lesson, so I just take my car all the way to the back of it, so we have a faster way of escaping. And yeah, I just climb over these rocks, and and then I realized there's something very wrong. This thing is hanging off of that, and for some reason it was destroyed. This is not fair. Eventually I somehow managed to get inside the glitched MOC, or Mobile Operations Center, which you can buy off Warstock. If you look on it, it's on the front page. In case you didn't know, this also is an educational channel for GTA. You can learn a thing or two on my channel, which you can learn multiple things, like how to get into the how to start the AI bots in the firing range. If you watch my first video, just saying, you should watch most of my videos. You should keep watching my videos for the rest of time you have. Eventually it happens again, and this time I just decide, what, I'm gonna give up, and I'm just gonna quit this mission, and I'm just gonna restart it, because I'm just tired of doing this again and again. So I do give up the mission, and then I try again. This time, before I try this mission again, I decided to use my Calico GTF, and yeah, I just upgrade this thing. I made it orange because I don't have an orange car yet, so I just decided to get it. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Comment down below what customizations I should put on this car. Eventually I try it again. I try the robbery heist again, and I just pick the same loadouts again, and eventually I load in with my Calico GTF orange, and then I go do this mission. And then eventually I get close, and I eliminate the guards first. Then I just do my thing. This guard really doesn't want to die, so yeah, I hit that guard. And then I put on some body armor before I do this, because I'm going to need it. Put on super heavy body armor, and then I just start damaging the vehicle. And this time I use a different loadout. I'm pretty sure I used the sharpshooter. I'm pretty sure I used that loadout, and you should use the loadout too. It has it's actually a decent loadout. It has a heavy pistol, a mini SMG, some sticky bombs, and a heavy sniper rifle Mark II. No explosive rounds though, which If it did have explosive rounds, I'm pretty sure that would make it super OP. So yeah, I understand why Rockstar didn't, but it would also be super cool if they added explosive rounds to that loadout. But it's not my game, it's Rockstar Games game. So yeah. Yeah. Although I try using some sticky bombs and all that, and I did use some sticky bombs while I was exploding it, but eventually I do manage to damage it just enough to enter, and yeah. And after I, do upload the virus, which I'm supposed to do constantly, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, it's a bit of an improvement further from the casino heist and also the Cayo Perico heist, because in the Cayo Perico heist and the casino heist, you have to like do an actual fingerprint clone or something. And I don't like that, but I like this version. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. You don't need to. You don't need to really do anything, and yeah. After that, I search this crate, and then I search the next crate. Grab this ammo, grab the next crate. Apparently these are some sort of like currency, like fake money, apparently, but like they're like basically super realistic fake money or something like that. And I don't know why like we had to go through this much just to protect some fake money. Like, why is the military even protecting this fake money? Like, that makes no sense. But anyway, I eventually get all 4 crates, and I just get out of here and hurry myself up. Eventually I get into my Calico and just make a run for it. I have to go 5.8 miles, so I put on body armor right before I leave, right before I take off. Really, I mean, I'm already taking off technically, but you know what I mean. Eventually, they track me down and they kill me. Ow! That hurt my feelings and my spine. Did I just say spline? I just said spline. I meant spine. All right. Anyway, eventually I put on some more body armor, and then this helicopter comes back again and somehow manages to just eat through my armor. And I don't know why at the time I just didn't run for my car, but I didn't, and I tried to use a sticky bomb instead, and for some reason that didn't hit it, so that's big sad. Then I tried this again, and oh boy, I was nervous this time because I thought it was gonna get destroyed. It did not get destroyed, so that was a good thing. And yeah, I actually get in, take the first crate, and eventually I take all the crates because I skipped it because I just cut it so you didn't have to see all that, because I don't want you to get big bored, even though you're probably already bored. But anyway, I go into my Korean Calico GTF and make a run for it, and yeah. And I feel like I am like in Fast and Furious, because I'm fighting for my family, even though I don't have a family in GTA, which is weird. Eventually I do make it to Los Santos, and by this time I was pretty confident that I was gonna win, although I was not taking any chances. So yeah, I just kept going through the freeway. I eventually hit the Diamond Casino, and I get super close, and then this guard, I juked him. And they eventually do make it to the end, wow, yeah. Look at us glowing. We're like angels, bro. Like, except we commit so many crimes. I mean, yeah. But anyway, I get $166, which is not worth it. These are not worth doing for money. Although you do get a $75,000 bonus, so I mean, not that bad. But I don't recommend doing these for the money. But if you want to do something, if you're like bored like me, like it's a decent way to make money. Like you probably do this every single 30 minutes if you're like better than me at GTA. You're slightly better than me, and like you're actually decent at the game. So yeah, there you go. You get $75,000. You also get 100 somewhere like 170,000 or something like that. You get like a total of probably like 250 somewhere, so 200,000, 250,000, depends on which heist and all that stuff you do. But anyway, Epic Gamers, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you had a laugh or two. And next video, I'm probably gonna be doing one of these heists and gonna be doing them again. I'm not exactly sure, but I hope you had a laugh or two, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for the late upload. It took me a little while to edit this video, and thank you, Epic Gamers, for watching, and peace out. God bless.